everybody, it's me, Valerie Valkyrie, flying in from the top rope. Hello, hello. Hello today. Hello. Well, this was last minute. I felt really bad last week that I didn't stream. I've been feeling bad that I haven't been streaming as regularly as I want to, if that makes sense. So because I wanted to get Yakuza 0 Director's Cut to see what was going on, see that new content, I thought, let's get it and stream it today. So I went and bought this today at the game store. I bought one of those, like, Pokemon Gunpla kits. I got the Gengar one, and I put them together before stream. Like, the half hour before stream, I was putting this guy together. He turned out so cute. He has, like, this big tongue you can install in him. So I did that version. There's, like, 3 faces he can have. One where he's just smiling with his teeth, one where he's smiling with his mouth open, and then one where he has his big tongue out. And I thought the tongue was the coolest one. He's so cute. I have him up on my desk. I don't know if that's where he's going to stay, though, because Papa has shown me multiple times that I am not allowed to have nice things around my desk. So now my desk is where my plushies all stay. Which looks very nice. If I do say so myself, he showed me that this is the proper spot to have all of the plushies above my desk. But yeah, the game is still installing. It has like 5 minutes left, but I thought I would just like fill y'all in on what's been going on. Not much, honestly. Not much has been going on. I've been playing not Dearly Beloved. I've been playing Bravely Default. That's what I've been doing in my spare time. Which, the game is fun. But there's a lot of grinding I find in, Dearly... It's not called Dearly Default. In Bravely Default, there's a lot of grinding I find, so it wouldn't have been a very good one for stream, I don't think. So I'm sort of glad that I kept that one for myself. I'm in chapter 3? Maybe? I'm in the war arc, if anybody knows the game. That's where I am in Bravely Default. I like the class system in it. I'm still on the fence about some of the characters. I like, Adea. I like her. Ines. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about her. She's sort of mean. Which I'm not a fan of. For no reason. It's like, I don't want to spoil things. But she's mean to some people who have sacrificed a whole lot. And she's like, "You're not actually our friend. You're not our friend. You don't care about us. You're evil." And the friend is just like, "What are you talking about? I literally betrayed my whole life prior to being here. I've betrayed all of that just to be your friend. And now you're saying that I'm evil? Okay." And everybody's just sort of fine with it. Like, no one tells her, like, "Hey, Ines, you're sort of being a bitch." No one's like that. It's like, just tell her she's being cringe. That's all I want. So apparently they added cutscenes to this, which I'm excited to see. Though the one cutscene that they showed in the trailer, because they showed like little like flashes of some of the new cutscenes, and the one looked like it was Lee in a wheelchair, and if that's what it is, I'm gonna be so mad. Because no one is allowed to stay dead in the Yakuza franchise. Not a single person. I don't know. I'll probably play in Japanese, but I was thinking of maybe playing in English just to see what it's like. But also, I don't want to. You know, I want to, but I don't want to. If it didn't have new cutscenes, I probably would play in English. Because I want to see what the new cutscenes are like. In the way that I played the game originally, you know? Because when I go back to play, like, Yakuza 7 and stuff like that, I do put it in English just to see what it's like. But then I usually switch it back. But I'm very glad that this got an English dub, so people who have trouble with subtitles can enjoy the game. I think I need new glasses. That, or maybe I just did not need glasses to begin with. That's a lie. I think I do need glasses, because I can only, like, maybe you can tell that I started squinting more. I took my glasses off. My glasses have been, like, really fuzzy. They've been fuzzy. So it's like, I don't know if it's just because it's summer and, like, they're getting foggy and that's why everything is, like, blurry when I put them on. But also, they don't look very dirty. Like, everything looks like there's a white wash over top of it when I have my glasses on. That's weird. But when I don't have my glasses on, I can only focus on, like, one very small section. Like, everything around where I'm looking straight it is out of focus. Listen, Switch 2. Any thoughts? Oh! Okay. I really like the Switch 2. I like how it feels in my hand. My hands still cramp up pretty quick while using the Switch 2. But my hands cramped up a lot quicker on the original Switch because it was smaller. After more time with it, I do think the PlayStation Portal feels nicer to play with in my hands. But I like it a lot more than the original Switch. The upgrades to the old games are great. I say wait for this thing to get a price cut, though. Because there's not really much out for it right now. So it's not really worth it unless you want to pay $500 for the Pokemon upgrade. To make Pokemon Violet and Scarlet playable. Or if you're like a big Yakuza fan, I guess. Or Bravely Default fan. I have been using it almost every day, though. After work. So, I don't know if that's just because I subconsciously feel like I need to be using it because it was so expensive, or if it's because I actually enjoy it. I am actually enjoying the games, though. Like, Mario Kart is amazing. But it's Mario Kart. Of course it's amazing, you know? There's 2 minutes left of this download. Also, I do hope that Nintendo goes back on the whole download cards thing. I don't like that a whole lot. Like, it sort of makes sense with the way they're doing these virtual game card things, but also I don't need a virtual game card for a game that I have the physical copy of, you know? So, in that regard, it does not make much sense. I would like the games on my Switch game card. You know? I want to own my video game and hold it in my hand. And technically I am, but I know that the little cartridge I have just downloads the game. I haven't tested though. Does anyone know if the games work without the cartridge in the system? Like, it downloads the game. Do I still need the little card to play it? I don't know. I haven't tested that out yet. I just bought my second Switch game today. So I haven't really had a reason to play a game with the card out. There's 1 minute left of the download. It's at 99%. I get to see... Well, we'll probably only see Kiryu today. Which is a little disheartening. Oh, did anyone... Wait, maybe don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to know if Bubble is in this game. Is the opening cinematic going to be the song Bubble? Because if it is, I'll scream and cry and piss and shit and throw up. It's Val. Are you ready to cut a director? Yeah, I like the sub-story. That's in this game. Maybe that's why they called it this. Oh, just a sec. I had my Joy-Cons on the machine. It's done downloading. Let me get my wrist straps on these Joy-Cons. Let's go to the video game, shall we? Yakuza. Nintendo. If Bubble starts playing, I'm gonna scream really loud right into the microphone. Get ready, chat. English. Japanese. Oh no, are there Skyward Sword controls? I don't think so. I think it's just like, as a child who grew up with the Wii, it's instilled in my generation that we have to have the wrist strap on, you know? You gotta be safe. This game will feature flashing screens and bright effects. Be careful, chat. Be careful! Speech Graphics. I don't know that company. Oh my god, remember Yakuza? Do you think they added like a sub-story where you see like little Ichiban trying to buy Dragon Quest? Do you think they're gonna change that sub-story so it's little Ichiban? Ah! It's Bubble! Whoa! 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 Bubble. Bubble. Yes, dude! The prophecy! Yeah! Okay, so if people don't know why I'm so excited, this song was the opening song in the original Yakuza 0, but when they brought it over to the West, they removed the song. It was just like a standard backing track song over the opening video. I still don't know why they removed the song. It must have been a licensing thing, but still, like, this song's so good. Dancing! dancing, crying. Yay! Man, that song's so good. The only reason I know that song existed was because of Osu. I used to play it in Osu. Red Light Raid is what they added to the game, right? This is new. Challenge a series of battle missions in single or multiplayer. Complete the main story to discover more characters and movesets. Maybe we'll check that out later. Normal. It's a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, an actual event. We'll never know. We'll never know. There's our hero. Totally not doing anything evil. Ooh, the shadows! The shadows! I will say, this does look worse than the original game. Just from this alone, I can sort of tell. The textures aren't as nice. The lighting isn't as nice. But that's fine. That's fine. They added things. That's what makes it the director's cut. Not the fact that it looks better. That texture on the ground always looks sort of bad, though. This is the power of the Switch 2. Yeah, it's got the power of, the PS4. That's mean. That's mean. That's not to say this looks bad. It's just, I've looked at Yakuza 0 a lot. I'll take that. Remember when we first met Ichiban and he was stealing somebody's wallet, but he took all the money out and gave it back and then just stole the wallet? Because he was a good guy hero? This guy's not that. Kiryu is not nice when you first meet him. Aloha! That's a Yakuza 8 reference. Oh, I don't know that line. This is like ingrained in my brain just because of the two best friends playthrough. Like, this guy's so brave with that haircut. He's so brave. That's a name I've not heard in a long while. I mean, two best friends is how I got into Yakuza to begin with, right? I feel like it's how a lot of us got into Yakuza back then. I got into Yakuza because of their Yakuza 4 playthrough. And I would not be surprised if, like, that playthrough getting popular is the reason this game came over here. Didn't upgrade these cutscenes, huh? Right? Usually everybody's like, nah, I'd win when they see Kiryu.
堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ。約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
I bet that this font is better for people with dyslexia like me. But I wanted to go back to the old font.
安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人に
It's ever so slightly different.
頼めないからね。
This is gonna be most of the playthrough.
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。
Okay.
とっとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえ。なあ。
ええ、まあ。
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよ。
I do feel like they're moving a bit more
今の世の
than
中。
before.
金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほとんどいやしない。
I don't remember Kiryu like
そ
clutching
の
his
点
jaw.
学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか、兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。
I think this translation's one-to-one with what it was
ヤク
before,
ザは
isn't
下
it?
積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい
I
選
just
択だと思う
remember
んだよ
that
ね。
every night of
3年前にその
line.
言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが
Okay, Kiryu. Sure, Kiryu.
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
さあな。俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
Kiryu, the forever Yakuza. That's what he's known for.
金貸しが偉そうに。
Right?
めんどくせ。
Bubble! That was an important shot. It had to be in the video game. They said, "We are sorry for removing the song in the original. Please. Saturday night! I love Saturday night. That's today. This song is so good. This song is so good, dude. Dandy! Andy! Whoa! Party night! Oh, it's just like every other Yakuza game. Remember Yakuza? Chapter 1. Bound by Oath.
This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you up to. I'm waiting for your slow asses to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find him.
Oh, that's why. Ugh. So if I hit this, I can look at my pager. It's from Nishiki. 724106. It's code for what you up to. And I am feeling very nostalgic.
ほら早く金貸せって後で返すっつってんだろうが困ります
Imagine if people actually did that in real life while you're talking to
いい
them.
からさっさと出せ
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid.
Huh? なんだよ見てんじゃねえぞ俺おいヤクザじゃねえのかそいつ
I am so obviously
年も
Yakuza.
大して俺らと変わんねえどうせ下っ端だろ
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか
だったらなんだよ
ここらはうちの組の島なんだなカムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえ
なんだとヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞこら
Press Y repeatedly to perform a rush combo. This is the most basic method of attack and battle. I get that. This is what I'm used to. People making the worst decisions of their lives. Yeah. Press X during a Y combo. A Y combo attack to perform a finishing blow that knocks the enemy down. The knock effect varies depending on the number of times Y was pressed, so try a few ways. The yellow gauge on the top left indicates your health. The game will end if the yellow part is fully depleted, so keep an eye on your health at all times. If the gauge flashes red, it means you're in very bad shape and should replenish your health immediately. Health recovery methods. Use a recovery item. Eat something at an eatery. Press A near an enemy to grab them. If an enemy is guarding to block your attacks, grab them and then attack to deal damage. Your training is now complete. It's time to wipe the smirks off your opponent's faces. If you get hit, you can strike back right away using X, Y, or A. This is called a resolute counter. You can gain money by knocking down or defeating enemies. Depending on how you do it, you might get a bonus too. So try a range of different moves. See, I would be scared if I grabbed somebody and punched them a few times and they didn't do anything. They just kept punching at me and, like, it didn't affect them. I would have stopped a long time ago if I were these guys, these punks.
Oh, 相変わらず容赦ねえな。
錦
This is just like
おめえいつ
Yakuza
まで経っても
1,
来
but
ねえから
instead of
待ち合わせ
Majima,
すっぽかされたか
it's
と思ったよ。
Nishiki. It's a poem, guys. You know why it's a poem?
逆だ
Because
おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやっ
it
て時間潰してたん
rhymes.
暇つぶしに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けっての。ガキじゃあるめえし。
じゃん興味ね
相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよ。な。
Oh my god, they're just best friends. I love them.
ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この度はどうも。お日柄もよく。
How dare you thank us?
行くぞ錦
Like, why did they react like that? Obviously, the guy would say thank you. What do you mean, thank you?
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。
まあな
これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。
さあなあいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだお前みたいに器用じゃねえからな
何言ってんだ。こんなバカ
Can we
みたいな時代だぜ。
see Nishiki
楽しまなきゃ損だ
dancing,
ろう。
please?
少し頭使えや。
風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだそれまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ
へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。
At least do up all your buttons.
お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。
俺は服なんかどうでもいい風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ
お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行けばそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見えが必要なんだよ。
お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか
このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。
見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな
お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエ
Now
ンブレムと着てい
knowing
る服の
how
ブランド、
expensive
そ
lighters
して
could
この
get,
堂島組のダイモンド
I
を見
can
て
see
素直
why
に言うことを
Nishiki would want it back.
ヤクザ
Have
は
y'all
見え
seen
張
the
ってなんぼ
Nano
だ
lighter
ぜ。
and how expensive that thing is?
そんなもんか
そんなもんさ。 仇のくせしてアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全て。
ちわかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
オッケー。
さあ行くか。
社長さん一緒にホテル行きましょう。
おめえ
サービスしますよ。
この辺りの店ちゃんと出入りしてるか。当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。金ケチって溜め込むのもいいけど、こういうご時世だ。金は使いようで売買にもなる。で、その手の情報をつかむには街で遊んでアンテナ張らねえとな。この街でしのぐってのはそういうことさ。
Okay.
可愛い女子大生がよりどりみどりと言われ、ついていったらバーバーばっかり。5000円ポッキリのはずがぼったくられる。そういうのも全部勉強だと思えばいい。つうか、そう思わねえとやってられねえだろう。なんだよ。今のは物の例えであって、別に俺が実際に体験したってわけじゃ。まあとにかく
Hey, that's where
今日は俺のおごりだ。
sunshine goes, right?
おめえもたまには楽しめ。いいな。
In Yakuza 2? This is also very strange, walking through where the Millennium Tower should be. Crazy. What is this? A fight?
Looks like it.
Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hang on, man. Quit talking to them. We're not done here. Who's an old man? You snot-nosed little punk? Who's a snot? Whatever you said. Oh, now you've done it. Yeah, come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. Screw it, they're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road.
No need. I've got a faster way to fix this.
Oh?
Yeah, I just need to sober them up a bit with my fists.
Again? I can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What are you blabbing about? Stay out of this. Yeah, butt out, you butts. I'm not the butts. Watch the heat gauge. The 3 blue glowing bars on the top left are called the heat gauge. The heat gauge starts at first bar, and as you attack your enemies, the gauge fills up, shifting to the second, and then the third. At each level, your speed increases. Some moves require a certain level of heat, so once you're used to fighting, keep an eye on your heat level. Once the heat gauge shifts to the second or third bar, Kiryu's body begins to glow with a blue aura. This is called heat mode, and it signals that you can use special heat actions. Try using heat actions while sobering up the drunkards. I can do that. You're a bit salty! Your training is now complete. That concludes... Hello! That concludes the explanation of the heat gauge and special moves, but the two drunkards still need some sobriety beaten into them. If you take a fighting stance using the R button, movement with L will center around the enemy in front of you. This is effective when you want to focus your attacks on a single guy. Hello, I! Hello, hello! So it's this, I see. Yakuza is a lot of fun! I love this game. I'm excited to see what's different in, in this director's cut. I did say earlier that it does look... This probably looks like what it looked like on the PS3, if I'm being honest. Maybe a bit better. I never personally saw it on the PS3. I know that in Japan it released on the PS3. It seemed like a little bit of a downgrade visually, but not so much that it's like unplayable. Rock Lee from Naruto also taught me that you fight better when you're drunk. Kiryu is a beast in multiplayer on the English dub. Oh, I see, I see. I haven't tried the multiplayer yet. I was thinking I was gonna check it out later. Huh? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you?
Sounds like that sobered them up.
Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at that bar. Then we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor sweet Shoko-chan, and then, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Breaker Majima is also pretty good. I remember using Breaker a lot when I played this game originally. Yeah. Oh. Whoa, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Oh, thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. All's well that ends well. Let's hit the bar.
Yeah.
Completing certain challenges will earn you completion points. You can view them from the pause menu under completion list. Some are things that will probably happen on their own as you play the game, but others will require more deliberate effort. Yeah! This version of Nishiki's so good. Visit temples or shrines to access the completion point exchange menu, where you can spend completion points to earn special blessings ranging from being able to sprint for longer distances to earning more cash from fights. They're a big help, so take a look. What a waste! A damn shame, I say. You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla, and you go wasting it on drunks? What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess! Ah, thank you for subscribing!
Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol, that's all.
Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. I dropped something. Going from the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah?
Something like that.
Yes. Seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. A real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey! Hey! Kiryu! What's the holdup, man?
It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care.
Hey now, hold up. Wait, I got one piece of advice for you. The One Piece?
And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick.
Oh, out for a night with your main dog? Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. This game would have been wild on the PS2. I wonder what that would have been like. Like style-wise. You gotta invest in yourself.
What, like a gym membership?
Nah. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Eat the money.
Literally? What's that even mean?
Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture just for you. You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. So, keep the women and wine on a budget, here? Hello, KP. Hello.
Huh. Investing in myself. Literally. Never thought of that.
Bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, huh?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Yo! Kiryu!
I'm coming!
All that serious talk killed my buzz. Time for round 2. You have a good night, my boy. Hey, boy! That used to be my ringtone at work, and then I was told to change it because it was annoying people.
What a weird old man. What's his deal?
I want a copy of this game on the PlayStation 3. If I ever go to Japan, that's one of the things I'm looking for. I'm also looking for Yakuza 1 and 2 on the Wii U. I wonder if you ever get to fight that homeless man? I don't know. Maybe they added him in the multiplayer? That'd be cool. I know that he's in Ishin, but you don't fight him there either. You just tell him all about Japan.
たく相変わらず品のねえ街だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。
And Majima's gonna ruin that economy.
なんだ不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
錦山くん
よ
なんだあいつら。
う現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
Madoka from Madoka
ねえ
Magica.
ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店
This
来て
is
くれ
what
るの？
who she would have been if she never
Joe.
became a magical
後
girl.
で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。ほら、お小遣いだ。
やったー！信じてるよ。
He gave them each $200 basically.
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。
40
いい
grand.
か、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザで
He
ござい
gave them
ま
each
すって
two
格好
bills,
してる
and
から
each
な。
one was 1,000
それは
yen.
なんだ。
Wait,
だから兄貴たちと飲む
no,
とき
because
いろ
that's
んな
not even.
女連れてく
What?
とそれだけで小遣
It
い
looked
く
like
れ
he
るし、
gave them 20
俺の
dollars, not
国での覚えもめ
200.
でたくない。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど。そうかもしんね
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
Okay. Okay.
えな。お前、この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。つってもおめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってことか。
俺はおやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。
ん？
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃおめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の
I just
組
found out why the sub count
おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろう
recent
な。
dono haven't been
そりゃ
updated.
堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Nothing can go wrong. Everything's perfect. This is the greatest day. And our lives will only get better, you and me, Nishiki. We're on top of the world. Sorry, I just wanted to fix those. For some reason, I guess when I moved over to OBS, it changed those to just text files, so they don't update anymore. So I had to figure out how I had it working before. Karaoke is a rhythm game where you press buttons shown on the screen in time with a song. Simply press the indicated button when the cursor reaches it. Make sure to press the correct buttons at the right time. The better your timing, the more points you'll get. If your timing is really off, it will not count, even if you press the correct button. When someone else sings, you can support them with interjections. You can choose either simple or lively interjections. Simple interjections offer easier inputs, but you won't get more than 90 points. For a chance to score more, try lively interjections. I can do that. That's not what the Nintendo Switch looks like. Unless they just put those diamonds over top of the buttons to make them easier to see. No, you can't do Buckle Me Tie for this one. Because you have to sing with Nishiki. You legally have to sing with Nishiki. I don't know where the button layout is. Yes, humanity. Whoa, whoa, we are bad boys. Justice will break you. I did so poorly that we didn't even get the video to start playing. I thought I could restart! No, Nishiki! No! I don't know the buttons of the Switch!
Kiryu, おめえ
Stop!
そうキー落とすなって何事も練習だそのうちきっと上手くなるって
だといいがな
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな締めにラーメンでも
First
行っとく
streamer
か
to ever get that cutscene.
まだ食うつもりか俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ
まあいいじゃねえか付き合えよ天国圏でどうだ
He's so good at singing. He has a band.
わかったよ
I can't believe it didn't let me just restart. I don't know the buttons. I don't know them. Also, they're not color coded.
前から思ってたけどよおめえいい声してるよな
Yeah, exactly.
曲のチョイスは渋い
That's why
悪かった
in
な
Yakuza
流行りの曲はよく知らねえ
8,
んだ
he just wants to be
なら少しは
do
勉強しろ
karaoke.
って
That's all he wants to
流
do.
行りに遅れた男はモテない
It
からな
shows his growth.
そうか
つっても男のアイドルなんかは俺も今勉強中だ知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてるよ
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか
かもなやっぱアイドルっつったら女だ最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ
おおそうなのか
ああ帰ったらチェックしてみろよ案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな
さあ
そのうち俺ら二人
Isn't this
買っ
Kiryu's
てきてコン
apartment?
サート行ってたりして
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ
だな
I want someone to draw art of them together at an idol concert.
全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、カムロ町の一角で発見された若い男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。死体で発見された男性は都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん32歳。警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみ
Good
られ、
thing I have nothing to do with
関係
that.
者から事情を
Right,
聞く
chat?
方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
Yeah, really.
いや、お前
That's not
夕
new,
べの取り立
Nishiki.
て、相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって、俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
Again,
この場所
we
は
say this
カムロ町
often,
で
but
人がごった返
some
すネオン
people
街から
die
わずかに裏
falling,
道を入った
like
先にあります。
just
ビ
tripping
ルとビル
over
に囲
stuff.
まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ。
People die falling in the shower. Here, you beat the shit out of that man. You could have just hit him a little too hard in the wrong
本
spot
当に間
once.
違いねえのか。
Houdini died because he was punched in the
何やっ
stomach.
てんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ。組か。
ああ、早速呼び出した。事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺
He's
がお
so
やっさん
dumb.
に拾
He's
われたって
so
ことは
dumb.
堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんがサツにパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた賭場、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんがサツにチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
Kuze!
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんをサツに売ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。
Not Kuze. He would never.
その件で
He's
おやっ
such
さ
a
ん
good
が無所に行
guy.
ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえ。だろう。
そっか。そうだな。分かったな。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまねえ。
What a beautiful morning.
I've got to call Dojima Family HQ. There should be a payphone around here.
Let's get ready for the best splash text in the Yakuza franchise. There it is. That's the Dojima family office number. The 49 in front means it's urgent.
Better call the family office.
Beep, 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 beep. Yakuza 0 does have a pretty slow start. Most Yakuza games do. Ooh, those shadows.
桐生だ
I
そっちで
don't
誰
think
か
they looked like
俺の
that
ポケベル
on
鳴
the
らしたか
PS4.
はい久世の兄貴に言われまして桐生さんす
I
ぐ事
could
務所ま
just
で
be
お越し願います
misremembering though.
実は若頭補佐のお三方が
Guy
桐
on
生さんを
phone
お待ち
duty.
で
そうか分かった
Well, I guess I better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters.
Do you think, like when he gets into a taxi, do you think he just says, "Hey, can you take me to the Dojima family headquarters, please?" Like, or do you think he just gives the address and then the taxi driver gets scared when he gets there? Would the taxi driver know that that's the Dojima headquarters? You know? Taxi fare starts at 470 yen. Where would you like to go today?
I need to get to Dojima family HQ. Take me to the Dojima family headquarters.
Very well, sir. I guess he does just say, take me to the largest Yakuza family in Japan. He does just say that. That feels so strange. It's so gray. This feels like a flashback. It's so gray. By the way, guys, I am very not normal. I caught myself watching wrestling clips of Randy Orton. And it would be like called Randy Orton Most Savage Moments. And he would like just do the most basic shit and I'd be like, like out loud by myself. I was just doing that. I was doing the same thing when Penta does his little walk thing, like his little creep forward thing. I go like, this is why I have to watch wrestling by myself. But then I get so lonely. I love watching wrestling with people, but I'm not normal. God, please bless me with being normal for once.
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが
Is King of the Ring tonight, or did that already happen? I can't remember. I don't think it already happened. But maybe it did. Most of my wrestling I'm still getting from clips, even though I do have Netflix. I can watch wrestling. It's just so long. Wrestling's so long. But if you don't watch it live, like, you have to watch the censored version and they cut out all of the commercial breaks. But when they stream it on Netflix, they show the fight during the commercial breaks. Like, there's no commercials. So just leave it uncut on Netflix. Anyway, there's a thing happening on screen.
理由がどうあれ、仇をやっちまったっつうことは どう幕を引くか。だが
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。肩切ったっ
I'm
て
not
相手も借金
whimpering.
まみれのクズ
I'm telling you the truth.
臭い飯7、8年食えばことは収まる。
俺に捕まれた。
You'd make me go to prison for
まあ
murder?
殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとしてそれより問題は
Again, he's so not smart. He's so not smart. You'd make me go to prison? Yeah, we think you killed him, dude.
面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
Uze.
あの場所ってどういう意味っすか？
とぼけんじゃねえや。おめえが死体を捨ててった場所だ。
I didn't dump a body, dude.
おめえよりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。えまさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやっさんの指示ってなんでおやっさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
Kazuma's in jail,
出
dude.
たことだけに答えろ。
Now that's rude.
なんであの場
Don't
所
raise
で
your voice at me. You should say that and see
頭
what they
の
do.
指示じゃねえのか。あ
それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか？
チャカ、一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
Do I look like I know how to use a
こ
gun?
の後に及んで白を切るつもりってか。
I'm not playing
見
dumb,
つか
I
った
am
死体を痛め
dumb.
つけられた後、とどめに頭を撃たれていた。殺はまだ公表してねえかな。
本当ですか？その話。だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
はい。間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たくわらぎしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
So he actually
Oh,
believes
Kitty.
that.
もう一度聞くぞ。
Awano's probably
なんで
the
わざ
only
わざあの
one
場所で
who actually thinks Kiryu killed that guy.
金貸しからの指示だったんです。
The other two
あの
know.
場所に相手を呼び出すから少し痛い目に合わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
ええ。
どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
とはいえうちの組があの殺しに関係していたっつうのは事実だ。しかも場所が場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよクゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろ。
Kuze looks so sad. He looks like he's pouting. Like, oh, why'd you kill that guy? No. Don't touch me. What are you gonna do? Make me cut my finger off?
「何が何だかわかんねえって面だな。
ええ。
Yes,
例
sir.
の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪。
あ 針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一粒の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。親が欲しがるものを差し出す。それが子分の義務ってわけだ。
He wants to build a big tower there.
その場所で仇の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さ。なあ。
Yeah.
それが
I see the
おやっさんとどんな
problem.
関係が。
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつにはとっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう。不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の
I
頭
find
と
the
つながった思
textures on
い
their
が
faces aren't working as
俺ら
well
の
as
邪魔
they
するために
used
やっ
to.
たの
It's
か
like
と思っ
they
てた
don't
が、
have the bump
その
maps
顔
on
色
them
じゃ
anymore.
何にも知りませんでしたって感
You
じ
know
だ
what I
な。
mean? Like obviously there's
ちょっ
still
と
a
待ってく
bump
ださい。
map, but
それじゃ風間のおやっさんは
it doesn't look as
おやっさんはどうなるのす。
detailed as before. It looks as detailed, but
さあな。
it's lacking the
だ
depth
が
that
組の
their
一大
faces
事に
used
無
to
所
have,
にいるようじゃ
or the texture.
頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃきっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も殺しはやっていません。
I didn't kill that guy.
そういうことは殺につっても
How old is Kiryu in this? Is he like 24? 25?
殺には今日中に実施しろよ。
I know that I found out that I'm older than Majima was in this game now, and that made me really depressed and sad. So I think Majima's 26 in this. Or something like that. And it made me very upset to find out I am now older than Yakuza 0 Majima. Oh no! Old woman. Old woman.
Looks like that loan shark set me up. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are going to have to talk.
Hey.
Hey boy.
Oh, you're the old guy from last night.
Not just every grandma's favorite VTuber, but also a grandma VTuber. Exactly. That's why I'm your grandma's favorite VTuber, because I'm as old as she is. No! I don't want to be old.
Yes.
Finally. I've been searching for hours.
For me, ugh, you reek of booze. You're wasted.
This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamoji-kun here have been at it all night.
Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning.
You've got a face more sour than a lemon boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear.
I've just got a lot going on right now.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, you mentioned you'd been looking for me. Actually, wait, Sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later.
Thanks. I just need you to talk to a couple of guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be really angry.
You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems?
That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you, too.
Huh?
Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. All right, Gramps. Is this the kid? Yes, sir. My prized pupil.
I'm sorry, pupil.
The $1,000,000 loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer.
Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you?
That tip I gave you the other day's worth at least that, no? Besides, the depths of the master are the depths of, you know, you.
Like hell they are. And since when are you my master anyway?
I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here. He's got a short fuse, especially for stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Hey, boy.
What now?
You think you could take big Bruno here in a fight?
Couldn't say for sure. Doesn't really matter either way because you're not going to drag me into your problems.
Oh, so you think he'd beat you?
I didn't say that. Look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt. You handle it.
That's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's bargain bin muscle. Dime a dozen. Bottom of the bracket.
Bracket? What are you even talking about?
Hey, what's with all the whispering, boys? Are you paying, or does this get ugly?
I told you, this has got nothing to do with me.
Okay, all right. I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. I feel terrible, just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it $2 million? You want to pay me double? Like I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. Oh, I've got the money. Be happy to give it to you even. On one condition. Yeah, what's that? You have your tank back there fight us for it. He beats all three of us, the $2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing. Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All three of you could rush him at the same time, and he'd snap you like twigs. Nah. Fight's gotta be one-on-one, rules and all. 3 against 1 won't be fair. Ha! You want to take him on solo? Well, hell, if you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. Well, that's just lovely.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. If you don't want to get hurt, I'd start apologizing now.
Okay, I'll go first then.
Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this?
You'll be fine. Just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kamoji's moves.
Seriously?
And fight! It didn't show the subtitle! 0 out of 10 game, don't buy it. The most important subtitle, and it gets cut off. They don't even show it. They show it for like half a second. I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff.
Kamoji, was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that.
Ha ha ha, he's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him. Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You gotta try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches. You gonna try? Are you gonna try and finish the job? Ah, no. Yeah. Kamoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling the round as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy?
そうだな。
Yeah, alright. I meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round.
Right then. On to round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. You can switch the rush style by pressing left. One advantage of the rush style is you can evade with a series of quick steps by pressing B repeatedly. You can combo up to 3 of them together. Use this to avoid enemy attacks and wipe them out without taking any damage. Use rush style moves to crush Bruno and show him who's boss. When using the rush style, you can stun enemies by hitting them a certain number of times. Attacks on stunned enemies will knock them down without fail, so Y attacks are effective against foes that are hard to knock to the ground. Stun down. There we go. There we go. What just happened? Bruno barely got a punch in. Just who the hell are you?
Name's Kiryu. Dojima family. Which family are you guys with?
What? Wait, you're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir. I didn't know. We just work for Toko Credit.
Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with him as soon as possible. You know where he is right now?
The president. I figure he'd be at the office at this hour.
I see. That's in a building on Taihei Boulevard East. Taihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then.
And that takes care of that little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. A deal's a deal. Bruno here'll have to cover the difference. That's how our kind of debt collection works. Ha 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 ha. Ooh, it's a tough world, I tell ya. Well, I better get moving. Come on, Bruno. Pick it up.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something.
Oh?
Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after?
Me? Yes, well, people here call me Bacchus. And I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt.
Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. And that goes for him, too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal?
A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy.
At Kamoji's job, but he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do?
He's what you call it? A fisting artist.
Whoa, that's not really my scene.
That ain't it. It's punch-out artist. Yeah, that. A punch-out artist. Ha, slip of the tongue.
Alright, so what's a punch-out artist?
The customer pays a fee, then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like.
I don't think I follow. This some new S&M thing?
Nah, nothing like that. Come on by and watch, if you got questions. I work in the Shichifuku parking lot. Kamoji-kun here's got plenty to teach you about fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. Kiryu, are you allowed to know what S&M is? S&M doesn't always involve sex. He just doesn't know what sex is. But S&M doesn't necessarily have to be a sex thing, right? It could just be like telling somebody they're stinky. Right?
Alright, I get the picture. Chichifuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time.
It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Runs away. Wow, that takes care of my troubles for today. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world.
The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it was?
I mean, I guess so, but young Kiryu is flying close to the sun. That's exactly what it was. You got potential most men can't even dream about. That world champ title could be yours.
Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking.
I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light, the spotlight, and I can get you under all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Yeah, okay. We just met. You're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it. I'll give up. For now. But that doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way.
You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry, but hey, maybe I'll see you around.
All right, my boy. Just steer clear of dark alleys till then, you hear? No knives in those ribs, or bullets for that matter.
Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Apparently, the Toko Credit president is in his office on Taihei Boulevard East. I'll start there.
Wait, can I go in here? And will a sub-story start? No, it's all closed up. I always forget how long this game takes to, like, start.
Toko credit. This is that loan shark's office. I don't know what they're up to. Better go in prepared. Alright, I'm going in.
Those two guys have the same shirt on.
宣告承知ってわけか。
And the same hair.
堂島
Do
組
you
の
think
桐
they're
生
like
一馬
best friends and they like coordinate what they're going to wear every day? Because that's really fun.
俺を
That's
はめた
cute.
礼を言いに来た。
That's my favorite ship
は
in
あんたに会
all
う
of
気はありません
Yakuza
よ
is those two guys
桐生さん
who are matching.
じゃあお前ら半殺しにして青木にさせてやる。
この人数相手にあんた一人でか。
ああ、こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。さっさと道上げねえがチンピラ。
So it sort of makes sense in this game why everyone is like, yeah, we can take this one guy. Because he's the youngest he's ever been. And also, like, he's not like some legendary Yakuza, you know? Like, the only way they've explained why people still think they can fight Kiryu is in the PSP game that never came out here, where there's a thing that's like, yeah, there's this guy who we just send all of our, like, new gang members to. We're like, hey, go find this guy and fight him. Sort of like hazing. Like, it's a rite of passage to get your ass beat by Kiryu. That was a lot shorter than I remember it being. I'm strong. I am the fucking
じっ
strong.
くり話を聞かせてもらう。
話？何の話だ？
今
You
更
set
とぼ
me
けだって
up.
時間の無駄だ。なぜ俺をはめた？あんたの目的は何だ？
おい、近づくな！
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
わかった。全部話す。だからちょっと待ってくれ。俺はあんたをはめる気なんてなかった。ただ人から頼まれた通りに動いただけだよ。あんたにあの場所で取り立てさせるようにって。
そいつを頼んだのは誰だ？
He?
その人は。あ。
No way. Kuze.
まさか。
Again, he just looks sad.
何の話だ？
When they scanned him in, was he just having a bad day? His actor? Why does he look so sad?
お前何やってんだよ。あ？殺に実するように言ったはずだろう。寝ぼけたことやってんじゃねえぞ。
That's how Houdini died. You could have just killed me right there, Kuze.
ああ、やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ。社長さん、ちょっと外してもらえませんか。この若いのに説教しねえとなんねえもんでね。
Not your boy.
ごゆっくり。
I'm not your boy.
俺、
What are you gonna do? Kill me? You know what? This just reminded me about how my theory of how Kiryu got cancer was from chain smoking cigarettes since he was 14. But then the writers were like, no, actually, he touched radioactive waste and that's how he got sick. And that was the stupidest shit they ever did in all of Yakuza. And now I'm angry. In the game, before Yakuza Pirate, they literally point out how often Kiryu's smoking. And I think one of the characters says, dude, you should like cut back on smoking. You do that a lot. And then the next game they're like, nah, the smoking's good for you actually. Just don't touch radioactive waste. Which, yeah, sure, you shouldn't do that. But also, you shouldn't smoke like Kiryu does. Sorry, I'm talking all over this cutscene that I've already seen like about 40 times.
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。あんたの話はさっぱり先が見えねえ。
キリュウ、お前、風間の頭をスパイしろ。
See, Kuze is also really dumb. Because Kiryu's whole personality at this point is, I want to be Kazuma, and I want Kazuma to love me so much. And I would do literally anything for Kazuma. Like, he probably should have just asked Nishiki. You know? Nishiki would have buckled. He would have been like, yeah, okay, Kuze, I'll do that. Just don't punch me, please. He would have sold out Kazuma.
その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡している。
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくか、もう先のねえ風間につくか、好きな方選べ。だが返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クゼな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんた賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが、全然器じゃねえよ。
何？
あんたは何も分かっちゃいね
え。Bye. My favorite thing Kiryu does is just walk out of cutscenes.
本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
覚悟ならありますよ。それが極道ってもんでしょうが。
Bye. Bye bye.
Hmm? That's my beeper. That's not a number I recognize. Who is it? Don't recognize the number. It's not his number, but that's got to be Nishiki calling. I'll find a phone and call him back.
Did you know that hospitals still use pagers? Isn't that crazy? Because they're too cheap to invest in anything better.
ああ、やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？なんでお前そんなとこに？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやっさんの片腕だ。
なるほどな。
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだ。もう堂島組の事務所からはとっくに出てるんだろう。
ああ、だがいろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
分かった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。お前、殻の一つ
Probably has
取
some
って聞いたことある。
bullshit to say. Probably a bad plan.
聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通しらしいな。俺もすぐそっちに向かう。
My ear hurts. Ow.
Better head to the Cosmo family office.
I've been getting ear aches. I'm getting ear aches lately. Not sure why. I should go to the doctor. But also, I've noticed the pop-in is a little yikes on this version. But the other day, my ear was itchy, so I sort of like rubbed it, and there was like dry blood on my finger, and I was like, that doesn't seem good. So I went to the washroom and like used a paper towel to try and like see if there was any like blood left, and I looked in the mirror. I didn't notice any more. So I said, it's probably fine, and then I just went back to work. I just went back to my office and acted like I wasn't bleeding from my ears.
Cosmo family office. Nishiki should be inside.
Is the watermelon normal? I've always wondered. I have always wondered. Is it normal to have watermelon on your ramen? Because I've never seen that before, and that seems a little crazy to me. But I also don't like a mix of sweet and savory. But I've never heard of watermelon on ramen.
すいません、柏木さん。お手間かけさせるような真似しちまって。
Also love that Kashiwagi is a nervous eater.
はい。
はい。
よく無事だったな。お前が本家から呼び出されたってとこまでは錦山から聞いてる。
Yay! It's the man who never dies.
そっから先何があったかは大方予想がつく。クゼのおじきあたりが風間を裏切れとでも言ってきたんじゃねえか。
Yeah.
ええ、そうです。
どういうことなんです？
殻の一坪で桐生が死なせたって死体は銃で殺されていた。もちろんこいつがそんなことするわけがねえ。つまり誰かにはめられたんだ。
それもっと早く言ってくださいよ。俺はもう本当に兄弟が人殺しになっちまったのかと。
錦。
面倒なことになったな。
Trust me?
とにかくクゼと何があったか全部話せ。
Look at the texture on that poster on the back. Yuck! Ew! But that's what it looks like in the original, so it's fine.
つまり若頭補佐の三人衆が頭の座を争っているってわけだ。
Final Fantasy VII remake looking textures. Yuck! Dude. Unplayable. Unplayable.
落ち着け錦山。それよりクゼの話に出た殻の一坪だ。お前らが知ってるのはほんの触りだけだな。
Sandpaper looks good. Okay, the game's playable again. 10 out of 10 game, sandpaper texture was good. Why did they have that, by the way? Boxes and boxes of sandpaper.
それなら聞いてます。
Ew! Yuck! 0 out of 10! That texture's so bad!
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえたった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが殻の一坪。
ああ。
The VHSs?
そいつは最近になって
You guys see
一
those
体の地上げが
VHSs?
8割方終わろうって時に
Totally
見つか
not
った
just
土地でな。
one box
厄介なもんで
with a texture
再開
on
発用
top.
地のど真ん中にある。
Very smart way to do that,
そこが
to
手に
be
入らん
fair.
限りいくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一坪まだ誰も手に入れてないんですか。
所有者が行方不明らしい。もし今出てくりゃ10億って値になってんだがな。
10億？
たった一坪の土地が？
なあ。殻の一坪が欠けりゃ再開発自体がひっくり返る。だが堂島組は周り一帯の地上げにもう100億以上突っ込んでんだ。一坪10億だろうが今更引けやしねえ。
Why didn't he make sure
クゼは
that he could buy
そ
all
の
of
土地
the
を手に入
places
れる
at
のに
once?
必要なある情報を
You think
風間
at
のおや
some
さんが握
point,
っていると言っていまし
like
た。
before all of this, he would have been like,
風間のおやさ
okay,
んの持ってる
all
情
of
報って
these
何です？
places I can buy at, like,
いや、
a
わからね
person
え。
exists that I
俺も
can
初耳だ。
force to
でも
sell this
や
to
っぱり
me.
姿消している土
But
地の所
then
有
out
者
of
に関
nowhere,
係
the
するこ
empty
とでしょう。
lot is just like, nah, there's no
何
one.
にしてもクゼは
An owner
そ
doesn't
の情報を
exist.
おやさんから探らせるため
Like,
に
excuse
桐
me?
生をはめたってわけか。
You didn't look into this beforehand, Dojima? That
その
seems
た
like
め
a
に
you
人一人
problem.
殺してまでな。
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生は当然として追い詰められてんのは風間の親父も同じだ。桐生が仇殺したってことで後見人の親父もけじめを迫られる。その上クゼが殻の一坪手にして若頭になってみろ。奴は親父を必
Do
ず
you think
組
they're
から
ever
追い
gonna
出
make
す。
a game where you play as Kazuma?
組から追い出す。
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると。
And Kashiwaki's gonna be like your Nishiki?
親父も無所にいる以上
And you get to see how he gets the scar? That could be pretty fun.
波紋？
But also, I don't like Kazuma.
破門さ
I
れた
don't
極
think I would
道の
like
末は
playing as him. He's sort of really fucking boring and also just
一
a
度上ま
terrible,
でのし上
terrible
がった後
guy.
で底辺の屈辱に耐えられる人間は少ねえ。
Val, he's
自
not
殺したホームレ
terrible.
スに
He
元
runs an
極道って肩書き
orphanage
がついてるの
for
は珍しい
a bunch
話じゃ
of
ない。
kids.
でも
He can't be
桐
bad.
生は実際殺しはやってないんです
But you also have to look at the fact that he made the orphanage because he was killing so many people that he was creating orphans at an alarming rate, and he needed to make an orphanage
そうだ。
for them all.
クゼが真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。相手は堂島
Also,
組の幹部
after
だ。
we find that out, do you like
この世界で上に噛みつ
obviously
くことは
new
何があ
kids
っても
go
許
to
さ
the
れね
orphanage? Do you
でも
think
このままじゃ
Cosmo's
桐生
still
は
out
無所に
there
ぶち
like
込まれるんですよ
killing
え。俺
people?
らがクゼに手を出せば、風間の親父は余計立場が悪
Like,
く
do
な
you
る。
think Kiryu visits the orphanage and
その時点で
sees
波紋
new
は確
orphans
実
there and
に
he's
なる。
like, Dad, come on. Just one
どう
weekend
すりゃいい
where
んですか
where
俺
you
たちは
don't.
柏木さん。とりあえず俺の濡れ衣も殻の一粒も後回しだ。
Where you don't add to
今とにかく
our orphanage. Just
俺はお
one
やっさんを
weekend,
守る
dude.
ために動きます。
We're running out of
何か
space.
いい手があるのか。
俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。
Dumb
お
idea.
やっさんに責任がいかないようにするにはもうこの手しか残ってね。
Why am I so tired?
一人でけじめつけるって何する気だ桐生
Wow, this cutscene
今
looks
日限り
really
堂島
good.
組を抜ける杯返して極道から足を洗う
桐生お前
今回の一件とにかく俺一人の責任としてケ
Except
リ
for
をつ
that
けるんだ
bowl. That bowl
その
doesn't
後
really
クゼを
look
捕まえ
good.
て
It's got a lot of aliasing.
真犯人の居場所を吐かせる
何言ってんだ杯もらって3年そこらのヤクザが5体満足で足洗えるわけねえだろ最悪殺されんぞ認めたかねえけど今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだそれを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつってあいつが生かしとくと思うか
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ堂島組長だそれにまだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ
Yeah, it's only a chance they're going to kill me.
これから組の事務所に行く
ふざけんなってお前やけになってるだけじゃねえか
うるせえ
Don't
他に手は
fight!
ねえんだこのまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
やめろ桐生錦山の言ってることは正しい
え正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい所詮俺は
Oh, my ear.
風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらい
What
だ
headphone I'm using.
俺にも
Doesn't help
覚
that
悟があります
I feel like I don't hear as well out of my other ear.
おめえ舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ
I don't hear well to
Huh?
begin with. I'm a
俺の言う
broken
ことが
woman.
聞けねえのか
ああ
Me
桐生
with all my broken bones and my broken
たと
body.
え風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても俺は行きます
My broken eyes. Oh no! Kiryu! You can't do that to him. He's the main character.
柏木さん
Did you know this is the game that created my my suffering playlist? Like, this is the game that made me into a little weirdo. Thank you for punching me in the temple, sir. Bye-bye. Leaves the cutscene. Now you just have to stew in what you did, Kashiwagi. You punched a sweet boy.
He should be waiting with the car. I need to get to Showa Street.
Okay. I should probably save. I haven't saved once. You can save game. Save the game and use the item box at payphones. I can do that. Did I do it? Yay! Hi, Nishiki.
兄弟お前が組を抜けると言ったってクゼの野郎がそれを許すとは限らねえ何が起きてもおかしくない覚悟を決めておくんだ
I am.
I am. Let's go.
大丈夫だ行こう
分かった乗れよ
Imagine if it was 7:38 right now. How crazy would that have been? Sunflower Orphanage.
なんでだよおやつ俺らの道は俺らが自分で決める今まで育ててもらった恩とは 別の話だ。
Pause the game for half an hour. Yeah.
今さら善人ぶんなよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。
桐生。
Is this when Kiryu says, "Don't orphans have the right to dream about being criminals? We just want to commit crimes, dude."
いい車乗って肩で風切って
We want a cool car like
人間に
you.
頭下げられてそういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。
We just want to be
世界の
criminals.
人間は夢を見ることも許されね
Do orphans not get to dream of crime? I just want a cool car.
今お前何考えてた？
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
俺はよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。俺たちがこの道に入る前の晩だったよな、確か。
Mind reader.
てっきりお前も同じこと思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな。
Yeah. He just wanted to rob people, dude. He just wanted to beat people up, take their money. Is that so much to ask? Can orphans not dream, dude? Like, come on. The real reason Cosmo probably didn't want them joining the Yakuza was because he knew that at some point he would have to tell them that he killed their parents. It would come out. The secret of the orphanage.
親父は堂島組長は事務所にいるか？
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
え？
組長に伝えてくれ。桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
桐生さん、え、本気っすか？
ああ。
This car is so shiny.
すまなかったな、錦。お前はもう行ってくれ。
本当にやるんだな、桐生。
組長に話をつける。死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
I doubt that.
できるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな、兄弟。
If Kiryu's known for anything, it's the way he smooth talks. Oh, it's that guy! It's that guy! Did you see him? That's not who I told you to tell. I told you to tell the boss. I told you to tell Dojima, sir. That's not the boss. The boss. Metal Gear. The boss.
組を抜けてってことでいいんだな、君。
Yeah.
はい。組長に破門のお願いに上がりました。お取り次ぎ願います。クゼの兄貴。
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレ
What
ビ
do you
の時間
think
なんだ。
Dojima's favorite show is?
話だった
Probably
ら
Breaking Bad. Well, this is the 80s. Gulliver's Island? When did that come out? That was probably even before the 80s. What was a show in the 80s?
円弧も詰めてねえじゃねえか。
What was the beach show where they're running on the wall when they run? Brady Bunch? That's a good guess. What's the show with David Hasselhoff and they run on the beach in slow motion? It's bugging me. It's bugging me. They made a remake of it starring Zac Efron and The Rock. Baywatch! That's it, that's it. Yes. I was going to ask nicely. I was going to say, please, Mr. Dojima, please, 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 let me go home. I just want to go home, please, please, please. That's what I was going to say. You think you wouldn't like that, Kuze? Kiryu's been getting punched a lot.
Yo. 考え直せ。キ。今なら全部水流してやる。
I don't like Kuze's suit. The powdered blue color. Oh. I feel like it doesn't suit him. Oh, the way his little voice cracked, he's so cute. He's just a little guy, guys.
そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。
No.
お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのによ。あ、米田。はい。消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。薬品でドロドロにして流すってのもありですが。
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるってもんよ。ほら。
Ow.
あんた。ああ。組を勝手に殺すのか。組長に無断で。
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組み抜けたんだろうが。
確かにそうだ。
You guys hear that? My phone just did. This is probably the stupidest Kuze's ever been. He outranks you! Dude, you just kicked me out. You literally just said I'm a civilian. 2 seconds ago. You're dumb! Everyone's dumb except for me! Oh, just a sec. Someone just rang my doorbell. I'll be right back. Where's my be right back? Valor Mom came back. And Papa was like staring at her in the window, like right beside my door, just staring at her. So she rang the doorbell to get me to grab the cat. And Papa was like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. But he didn't. He didn't. And then he screamed at her like I have never ever fed him before. Even though his food dish is literally full right now. So there's that. It's because she gives him wet food, and I refuse to give him wet food because it makes him crazy. He eats wet food, and then he starts, like, running like a crazy animal as fast as he can throughout the whole apartment. Anyway, he outranks you.
任せる。好きにしろよ。
待て。
待て。
あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうせお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら話が聞ける。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
That's true. People would just walk into my apartment at the last place. Remember that time I got home and like my PlayStation 3D TV was like knocked over and like my house was sort of a mess, and then I found out that my landlord had broken into my apartment to change the batteries of the what is it? Change the batteries of the fire detector, smoke detector. He's like, dude, you can't do that. You can't just come into my apartment when I'm not here. One, you have to give me at least 24 hours notice. Legal book. What does the Yakuza need legal books for? I guess to find loopholes. I want this one. No, I want this one. Nails! That's where that goes. Yeah, you all better be scared. Imagine being that guy. You just run in and a guy crushes you with a chair. I need to find a health item. Ooh. Why didn't he make the noise? He should make the noise like ooh, ooh, when he drinks, you know? Ooh, I might actually fail some of these. I might actually fail QuickTime events because I don't know the buttons. still... Lay down. Go away. Go away. Whee! These guys need to use it. If you don't, it takes a long time. And it's annoying. Y'all see that they're remaking the original Silent Hill? Did I talk about that? See, this is why I shouldn't wait so long to stream things, because I don't know what I've talked about. So, by the way, the fact that they are remaking Yakuza, or they're remaking Silent Hill, oh, he got stuck on that corpse, means that I was correct. And, they are going to remake both the original Silent Hill and Silent Hill 3. They were just testing the waters with Silent Hill 2 because they knew that would be the most popular one, and it doesn't really have a direct sequel, unlike Silent Hill 1. You see what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm throwing down, as the kids say? Oh, my ear hurts! I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button! No! Didn't hit the button. Any items for little old me? Stamina X. I'll take that. You don't throw him the edge? That would have been more fun. Oh, I gotta get that guy. So yeah, the new Silent Hill's coming out next year?
Damn, blocked from the other side. Don't see any other way. Guess I'll have to jump it. Even though this angle makes it look like it would be impossible. I sure hope the laws of physics are just a little bit weird at the Dojima office. Sure hope no one's pissing in here.
I love how he is shown jumping straight into the window, even though the window was at a 90-degree angle from where he was jumping from. I missed. X and Y is what gets me. We'll try again. Let's try with this guy. Let's try with this guy. X, Y. There we go. You guys needed to see that. You needed to see that guy's face go into the mirror. It's a canon event. It's that guy! Remember him? You do this a lot to this one guy. Oh, we stomped on his balls! Pick up the tree. I just want to pick up the tree really bad. Stop trying to grab this man. He's too strong to be grabbed. What the heck? What the heck? I died. I have leftover pizza for dinner today. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? I love pizza. Sure hope nobody's pissing in this room that I'm about to break into. Do you guys know how they make the perfect reflection in the mirror? You guys know the video game tricks that are happening in this room? There are 2 rooms. And they have spawn character models for each room. And their motions are connected. There's probably not even a plane of glass made. It's probably just a hole in the wall. Ow! I hit the wrong button. Too bad essence of scraping isn't in this game. I probably have enough money to invest in myself a little bit, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, yucky! Yucky! Goodbye! Imagine if Kiryu didn't catch himself there. He just fell too. Game over. I forgot to invest in myself. Okay, let me invest in myself. That's 2 million yen. Eat. Eat. Anything that... Where is the next, like, hell? Oh. Perfect. This looks like the room where you fight Majima in a Yakuza Ishin. Just a little. Just a little bit.
派手な短歌切るだけあってなかなかやるなおめえさんも
A call forward, yeah.
いいガキをスカウトしたもんだ
Well, technically it's a call back because Ishin takes place in like samurai times. So technically, we could see it as a callback. Not that these guys know any of that.
誰なんだどこに隠してる
ガキが調子に乗りやがって
Oh my god, you have a tattoo? That's
下に
crazy!
いた役立たずどものせいで勘違いさせてまったらしいが堂島を甘く見るなよキリ
I'm not really screwing with the Dojima family though. You guys are screwing with me. I love how he like bounces around. He's so cute. What a cute little old senior citizen. He's also like so excited. Kuze probably never gets to go all out in a fight. So he's probably like, oh hell yeah. I get to beat the shit out of this child. This 28-year-old child. No, he's not 28. He's 25. Final answer 24. How old are you? It doesn't say? How old's Kiryu in this? Okay, now I need to Google it. How old is Kiryu Yakuza 0? He's only 20?! That's crazy. Wow. That's the oldest looking 20-year-old I've ever seen. I teach you this lesson, old man. How many times? How many times? Oh, he's learned my secrets. No, he hasn't. His butt. His bum. Stomp his dick. I hit the wrong button. I was mashing. I was charging. Yeah. That heat move is doing nothing now. My phone keeps making noise. I'm sorry, guys. I missed. No, Kiryu, dodge! Dodge! Get up! Stop. The thing is, I don't think I can do any other heat moves to him unless I get him to fall down with his face up. He keeps falling face down. I have to do that one move. But it's fine, he's dead now. Take that, senior citizen. Oh, my ear really hurts. First try, by the way. Yeah, first try? First try. Pro Gamer Val. I totally did not die during the waves of enemies part. Brothers! Uze thinks that he has a relationship like Clive and Joshua from Final Fantasy 16 with these two, when really he has the relationship of Clive and his mom with those two. There he is. There's Dojima. Yuck. Yuck.
Dojima. Kumicho.
I love how scared they are of Dojima, even though he's just like this little guy. He's just a little guy. What's the worst that he could do? If they didn't like him, they could just beat him up. What's the fear? And he talks so brave. But he's just like a little tiny guy.
でも親父、その頭が拾ってきたガキがこいつです。桐生一馬です。お前、取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだな。バカな真似しやがって。
Tiny little guys can be scary.
組長にお願いに上がりました。
That's true, but Dojima does not look scary. He does not have the presence of a scary guy. He has the presence of that guy from Yakuza 2 with the gold fan. Which is little guy. Little gross guy. Sir, I'm a civilian. I think that's pretty useful for a gang boss, being a little guy. I guess, but nobody really likes Dojima. So I don't know why they don't just beat him up, right? I guess it's the people that surround him. But even these three, I think, don't really like him. Nah, not obviously being scary. That's true. That's
それを
true.
殺すのに親父の許しはいらない。そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。
It's like how in Yakuza 6, the big reveal is that this big Yakuza guy doesn't have a tattoo. Because he's like, dude, if I walk around with a tattoo, people will think I'm a bad Yakuza. And they won't, like, do business with me. It's actually stupid to walk around with a big, hey, I'm a criminal sign written on your back. And Kiryu's like, what are you talking about? This is the coolest shit ever.
さあ兄弟、クゼ芸能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。兄貴の好きなけじめです。男。
Now I can't think of it right now, but is this the first time we like actually see someone cut their finger off? Like obviously they don't show it, but like it's the first time we see someone do it. I think it might be. It's the director's cut. You have to show it this time. Show it. Show it. I'm a big girl. Show it. It's the director's cut. There's new cutscenes. Show it. They didn't. Cowards. If they do, doesn't that increase the rating? I mean, it's already mature. In Yakuza 7, they show a guy get his eyes gouged out. And, like, they show it. Yakuza 7 was weirdly, like, gory and violent.
うちの若頭補佐が一度口にしたことだ。桐生一馬。 今日限り堂島組を破門とする。
I feel like watching someone get their eyes gouged out though is like worse than seeing a guy cut his finger off, you know?
ありがとうございます。桐生。
I guess he really director's cut off his finger. Sheesh! Sheesh!
風間の上さんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。
Japan's weird like that.
今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやつさんも全
I
く
remember
関
when
わ
that
りありませ
happened
ん。
in Yakuza 7. I was like, what the fuck? It was so out of place too. Like it didn't make sense why it was happening.
組に迷惑かけちまったのは事
Nothing
実
had been that graphic throughout the whole video game. It happened at like the halfway mark.
ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。
Like they showed the eyes. They showed it happen. Like it. What? This is Wacky Wahoo, like crime simulator. Resident Evil Village. They edit out Ethan losing several of his fingers. And they stay lost throughout the game. That's not in the Japanese version. That's crazy.
絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。
A major part of why Ethan is such a likable character.
その必要はない。
でも犯人は
Remember when Ethan's hand got cut off and he just stuck it back on and he still thought he was like a normal human being?
お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。
He gets bitten, but his hand is intact. That's crazy.
お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろう。
はい。少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。
だから破門を申し出た。
そうです。
Yes, please.
安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。
His hand doesn't even get cut off? He just screams?
What?
That's like a totally different game then. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because that's like the first real indicator that, hey, Ethan might not be normal, guys. It was great foreshadowing. But Yakuza can show a guy's eyes pop out of his head. Don't touch me! You little tiny man. Well, there goes this orphan's dream. I don't know, Kiryu. Maybe, like, get a job. Maybe go back to school. You know? That would be cool. They should have a Yakuza where it's Kiryu in high school. And it can be called, Yakuza School's Out. And it's like Persona. This is a lot of emotion for getting fired. Yakuza 358/2 Dream Drops. Yeah!
このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。私は立花と申します。
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況は全て承知しています。私はあなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。
I don't like Tachibana's shoes. They remind me of Homestuck.
少しだけ話聞いていただけませんか？桐生一馬さん。
I'm sure this guy isn't important. Chapter 1. Bound by Oath. Completion bonus of 1 million yen. By the end of the chapter, we made 13,166,290 yen. That's worth 1 times of a $10 million TV anime production cost. Climax battles. I don't even want to think about those. The real estate broker in the shadows. Oh, this is when he does that stupid thing. He does that really stupid, dumb thing. Yeah, let's fund the Yakuza anime! In the anime backflip, there's a Yakuza reference. Highly recommend backflip, by the way. It's really good. A guy gets hit by a motorcycle in it. Now, is that real, or did I just make that up, chat? You'll never know. Unless you go watch backflip. Did he always wear that? I don't remember Kiryu being in a robe.
悪いが空気にはなれねえ。あんたが誰かを聞くまではな。
私に危険はありませんよ、桐生さん。くつろいでください。
He did wear the robe? Why don't I remember that? They should have that as a costume you can wear.
俺の服は
だいぶ汚れていましたので、クリーニングさせています。すぐにお返ししますよ。
立花さんだったな。
ええ。ご安心ください。私は堅気の人間です。カムロ町で不動産屋を営んでいます。
不動産屋？それが俺に何の用だ？
料理本当に食べないんですか？
Do you think he just started eating to show him that he's missing an
右手
arm?
は義手です。無作法なのはご容赦を。数年前に失ってから寒くなると痛みます。不思議なもので、ないはずの指先までうずいて鎮痛剤も効きません。四六時中痛みを我慢するだけです。でも痛みを顔に出すのは面倒なんでやめました。
A fan of Metal Gear Solid 5, I see.
桐生さんは登場過剰という言
Crazy
葉
thing
を
to
知って
say
ますか？
after someone tells you that.
登場？
Yeah, I didn't ask.
いくつもの花が集まって大きな一つの花になっているものをそう言います。実はあなたもよくご存知のある花もその登場過剰でしてね。
何の話をしてる？
ひまわりですよ。ひまわりのあの大きな花はたくさんの小さな花の集まりなんです。子供が集まる養護施設につけるにはいい名前です。風間さんがひまわりと名付けたんですか？
あんたは一体。
あなたはひまわりで錦山さんと兄弟同然に育った。
Yeah, I don't need the info dump on myself,
沢村由美さん
actually.
というお嬢さんもです。やがてあなたと錦山さんは親と慕う風間さんを追って極道
This
の
is for
世
the
界に入
people
った。
that did not
そして
play
今は
the other
殺
Yakuza
人の濡れ
games.
衣を着せられ、その影響で風間さんも波紋の危機にある。
もういい。あんたが俺を調べたってのはよく分かった。大した情報源を持ってるらしい。だがなんで俺を調べた？あんたの目的は何なんだ？
今カムロ町の不動産屋が欲しがるものといえば一つしかありません。殻の一粒に決まっているじゃないですか。
また
Then
殻
buy
の
it.
一粒か。
私と手を組んでいただけませんか、桐生さん。堂島組の若頭補佐たちが殻の一粒を手にすれば風間さんは波紋を免れません。ですが私があの土地を手に入れれば風間さんを守ることができます。それにあなたの濡れ衣も晴らさなければカムロ町における我が社の情報網はちょっとしたものです。私と手を組めばきっと真犯人を追えます。
なんでそこまでして俺を引き入れようとする？あんたの本当の目的は何なんだ？俺の服を返してくれ、立花さん。
私の申し
Please give me my clothes
拒む
back.
と
あんたの
Please.
話は俺にとって都合が良すぎる。この街じゃそういう時ほど用心しなきゃなんねえ。生き残るためにはな。
なるほど。少し甘く見ていたようですね。でもいつか考え直してくださると信じています。せめてこの名刺だけはお持ちいただけますか？
ああ、分かった。
服はすぐに持ってこさせます。では私はこれで。
I should let Nishiki know I'm not dead yet. He's probably still at the Kazuma family office.
My clothes. Let's save. And that's where we're gonna call it today. I started a little bit early today. Let's go to the talking screen, shall we? Yeah. So hopefully I'll be playing this on Saturdays and Fridays. Maybe. Hopefully I feel well. Because I have not been feeling the greatest, if I'm being completely honest. It was nice seeing young Kiryu before he got his heart broken by orphans. Exactly. Nice to see Kiryu before he screws up his chance for happiness with Kaoru. True. He's still dumb. He still makes the worst decisions, but hey. Hey, what can you do? He was just born like that. But yeah, I don't know if Novella and I are streaming tomorrow. We were talking about maybe pushing Disco Elysium streams a little bit earlier. So probably around starting at 5, if anybody's been watching those. We might try that tomorrow, maybe? I'll have to ask. I'll have to ask how she's feeling and how if that works. But yeah. With that, everybody be safe. Have fun. And I will see you all at some point. Bye-bye.